Hi friends, as you are aware that the 8 naval veterans have been acquitted from all the espionage charges that they had been charged with by the Qatari court and the government. This shows that the Indian foreign policy is looking towards the Middle East and relation with these countries are increasing. The various agreements on energy, space, technology and defense with Qatari government have been on the top, so that the relations between these two countries have been on the prime, and our Prime Minister's personal relation with the Qatari Emir has also been a major player in this release of the naval veterans. Today our policy is looking towards the Middle East as a big game changer in the geopolitics of that region. Last week, a perhaps Hindu temple was inaugurated by our Prime Minister, which shows a change or a paradigm shift towards the religious needs of people, because out of the 10 million people in the UAE, 3.5 million are Indians. Then the speed with which the comprehensive economic partnership agreements have been concluded also show that India is a major player in the Middle East, and the 10 bilateral investment treaties which are there, which I will tell you in a little while, create a major focus in the India-UAE relationships. Then during the G20 meeting, the shift of focus towards the Middle East was also a major issue which showed a shift towards India's policies towards these countries, because a major route for trade, or the IMEC, which is the India Middle East Europe corridor, which was visualized and put into the framework of work, is basically to counter the Belt Road Initiative of China. And mind it, India is the largest buyer of Emirati oil, and India is the third largest trading partner with UAE and the second largest export partner and the fourth largest source of FDI, that is the foreign direct investment. Also, the inauguration of the Bharat Mart for the Indian MSMEs is going to create a focus towards the increase of trade between these two countries, and there is a plan to increase it to about 18% more. A second draft of agreements deals with technology ties, including building digital infrastructure, R&D for energy security and trade, focusing on green hydrogen and energy storage, and digital cross payments. Then is the agreement for an intergovernmental framework on the India-Middle East Economic Corridor, paves the way for a multilateral cooperation between the two countries. And there is already a coordination of the I2U2, which is the India-Israel UAE-US forum, to improve coordination in trade, energy and other aspects, so that these countries can grow holistically. Finally, there are discussions on the Israel-Gaza operations and the Red Sea attacks, so that this major trade route is kept open for trade to flow and the economies to grow. So India and UAE have ties that are built on a bedrock of history and cultural engagement that includes centuries of maritime trade and a diaspora that contributes, like I said, for the 18% of increase in trade and technology. While India's technical and technological prowess and UAE's position as a trade and industry hub are complementing each other, so the change in the policies of all these countries, and India being the technology giver to these countries, and these countries know that oil is not going to last them forever. So they have also started shifting their focuses into different aspects of life. Like Bahrain is trying for banking, UAE is trying on various other aspects which involve technology. Egypt again is looking towards India for its technological help. Qatar has got many tie-ups, like I said, and all this is being done maybe with another motive, that is to stop China from growing into a major power. So these policies towards the Middle East is going to be of value to us. So if you have liked this video, please give your comments in the box below and subscribe to our channel to know more about such geopolitical aspects which affect the world policies. Jai Hind.